Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III, and today I return the series. What does your wristwatch say about you? If you want me to review a special wristwatch that you wear, yes, for $50 US, I will give you What Does Your Wristwatch Say About You? Please look in the description for my email address and PayPal details where you can make the payment. Today, I'm going to be looking at the Tudor Black Bay series, the Tudor Black Bay. And I gotta tell you, this is a watch that has become extremely popular. Tudor, the cool, hip, younger brother of Rolex. And I gotta tell you, Tudor, I remember the days when Tudor was basically a company for Rolex to use up their spare parts on superseded stock. Tudors, they were sort of inferior to Rolex because they were Rolex cases with EDA movements. And Tudors themselves there, they were priced significantly cheaper. But it's happened. In the 90s, Tudor released such ugly monsters like the Hydronaut. They had such ugly duckling releases that Tudor bombed. It tanked in the US. And the only way Rolex could get Tudor back again was to have a really hard look at itself. And what did they do? Well, they decided to bring out the tribute watch, the homage classic models from yesteryear. Bring them back in a more modern size, in a hipper way. So a lot of these watches here, they've got fake patina, fake aging, fake. And who does the Tudor appeal to? Well, it appeals to the hipster. Tudor is officially the hipster's watch. And the biggest villain of them all is the Tudor Black Bay. It doesn't matter whether you've gone for the blue one, the burgundy, doesn't matter. Any Tudor Black Bay. And I gotta tell you, like any hip things, you can get them on leather straps, NATOs, and bracelet. Because the hipster, he wants to be seen to be cool and happening. And the Tudor owner, what is he like? Well, I gotta be honest with you, Tudor owners pretend they think they're hipsters. They think they're cool sophisticates. And nothing could be further from the truth. They're hipsters, the type of dude who would wear prescription glasses with clear lenses just to look smarter. They are full of bullshit. These are hipsters. They are cool-looking hipsters. And the reality is, I still come from an era where a Tudor said you couldn't afford a Rolex. What are these Tudor-wearing hipsters really like? Well, let me tell you, it's like these stupid wankers who drive Mercedes-Benz CLA class cars. They think they've got a C-Class that looks like a CLS. And what the fools don't realize is that they're bloody front-wheel drive. Front-wheel drive. And the CLA, it's, I'd prefer to stick with a Japanese car than buy a CLA. It's the Hipster's Choice Awards. These people, they talk the talk, but do they walk the walk? Hipsters, they are Tudor-wearing hipsters. You think they're cool, you think they're happening, you think they know about watches because they're wearing a Tudor. It's a homage to a Rolex or an old Tudor. It's so cool, but when you scratch beneath it, you know as well as I do that the buyer has no idea. He's a retail donkey. See, I gotta be honest with you, instead of buying a Tudor Black Bay, wouldn't you be better off buying a pre-owned Explorer 2? I mean, this is such a much better watch. It is a really cool piece. It is really, really cool. I mean, it is Rolex. It's a complicated sports Rolex, and they can be had for not much more than a new Tudor. But the hipster, he's only hip with his beard and his bullshit attitude. No, these hipsters aren't really true hipsters. They're just bullshit hipsters, which they are. These hipsters are about as genuine as the fake patina on their Tudor Black Bay. They are bullshitters, and I call bullshit. Let me call out bullshit. Tudor hipsters wearing the Black Bay, they are full of shit. That's what they are. And that's what the Tudor Black Bay wearers are. They're wannabe, if they could be, hipsters. And I gotta tell you, they're like that grub who drives a CLA Mercedes, thinks it's an S-Class. It's a bloody front-wheel drive CLA, Charlie. These hipsters, they won't take a punt or a gamble. They gotta buy new. They wanna buy new. They don't wanna buy second-hand. No. They wanna buy new because they don't know anything about watches. They don't know about being shafted. That's the whole point. These Tudor Black Bay wearers, what can you really say about them? They are as genuine as the fake patina on the Black Bay. They are nasty, miserable, sniveling, nasty Tudor wearers. I mean, go back to the day of the Hydronaut. Go and wear a Hydronaut. At least that's got street cred, not this bloody Black Bay. No, very, very fake. I hate him. So there you go. The Tudor wearer himself. He looks cool and trendy, but it's all show. It's a facade. And as I said there, why would you buy a CLA? Why would you buy a CLA with its bloody front-wheel drive and the technician's charges are $200 an hour? The same price, the hourly rate is the same on an S-Class as it is on a CLA. So these hipsters, they think they're cool, but they are dicks. They are absolute dicks. I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. This has been What Does Your Wristwatch Say About You? $50 US. PayPal it now to me and I will give you my opinion. Tell me what you guys think of that.